I fully indexed on this route. I learned very early on by like episode 3 of my podcast that okay, I can edit. I taught myself how to edit on YouTube, but I suck at it and I hate every minute of it. Let me hire my brother to edit for me, and then I have more time to do this, which is what I really enjoy. And now my brother works for Deep Social, and he's became one of our superstar editors, right? So
That's
I've
awesome.
always found that to me, I just want to buy more back of my time, and then that gives me more options, and then I can go all in on the creative later when I have more time and options. Other people kind of flip that on its head and they go all in on the creative, just like you were mentioning, and they build this massive brand, but now they have no business sense. They don't even know how to negotiate a paid post on Instagram or TikTok or something like that. And to those people, what I would recommend, and I joke with Jamey all the time, there's a huge opportunity for an agency to be the connector between brands and creators right now. And there's only a few that I know out
Mm,
there that have even started doing something
yeah.
like this, but there's a major, major gap. And I joke with Jamey all the time. I'm like, if we found an agency that did that and is able to do that at a reasonable price on some kind of retainer or percentage or something like that, I want to buy that agency and offer that as an upsell for our services because
Yeah.
it literally makes it directly ROI positive working with deep social brands, right? Not only are you paying to make beautiful, amazing content that's blowing up organically, but it's self sustaining.
That's amazing. Yeah, that I think that's a huge opportunity. And one of the things you said there is that I think this is why a lot of people struggle is that you have to be self-aware. And one of the things that I learned in business was, and this is actually one of our core, we made it one of our core values in the company, that if you want to work with SMC, you need to be self-aware, is that you have to learn what you like and what you don't like. And if you can't articulate, and I've noticed the younger, usually people, not all people, but usually as you get older, you start to figure that out. But when you're 18, 19 years old, it's really hard to know what you want to. You're just like, I just want followers on TikTok, or I just want a big business.
Yeah.
You have no idea what you don't know. And then you start to go through and you start to learn, you know what, I don't like this. And one of the lessons that I actually had a coach teach me this. They said, okay, Gary, today I want you to write down all the things that you did as you're working. What do you hate? And then what do you love? And just I would sit there and I'd be like, I hate this. I don't ever want to do this again, right? And I hate this. I don't want to do this part of it and this part. And then I brought him back the list, and I said, I hate doing all this stuff. They said, okay, give that to somebody else. And then now let's just go do all the stuff that you love. And then you do that for a while, and then about a month or two later, all right, do it again. And you slowly but surely you find what you're actually built to do
Absolutely.
by almost by subconsciously, right? Because you can just tell like this really slows me down. This really makes me excited, and
Yeah.
it changes over time. That's one thing for me. I used to say, man, if I could just do sales all day, I'd be really happy. Or if I could just do account management, or if I could just manage people, I'd be really excited. None of those were really the thing I wanted to do. I just wanted to figure those out. And I
Right.
think that's part of the entrepreneur journey is figuring it out, but you don't have to live there forever. And I think that's why people get burnt out too. Jamey, where's like your like happy place where you like to live on that spectrum?
Yeah, I think I'm a natural born creator with business tendencies, and I think Deepak is a natural born entrepreneur with creative tendencies.
Yeah.
And so for me, and Deep's not like this, but I love to edit. Like I just do. I'm a weird guy. I enjoy that process. So with me, I'm really in my happy place when I'm making content. But I'm also even more in my happy place, which is where I'm at now, when I teach other people how to make content and teach our team how to understand the things the way that I do. And I see our team execute on maybe some of the trainings that I've had, and we still get results. That's what I'm really proud of and focused on at this chapter of my life. Maybe after doing this for a year, 6 months, 2 years, 3 years, I want to do something different. But I think it is important to be, like you're saying, self aware as an entrepreneur. And one of the parts of being self aware is understanding that I think as an entrepreneur, you're supposed to have chapters. If you're doing
Yeah.
the same thing in your company for 5 years in a row, I actually think it's a major, major problem. So my current chapter is just it's training other people how to understand social media content and strategy better and watching them flourish. That's what I get the biggest high out of.